All right, good morning, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started. So let's take our feet about hip width apart, and we're going to start with our toe lifts. So today we have a 3-3-3 workout. So this is a newish kind of one for us. Let's lift our heels right and left. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 minutes of cardio, 3 minutes of strength, and then we're going to do 3 minutes of sun salutations. We're going to do a little bit of yoga in here today. All right, let's bring it up. We're gonna pull our knee up into our chest. A little bit of a different type of warm up today. So just very gently pull your knee up into your chest. You can also just do a high march. You can grab behind your thigh. It's completely up to you. So we're just gonna do about 30 seconds of each of these exercises for the warm up, and then we're gonna do 30 seconds of each exercise for cardio. 2, 1, good. We're just gonna do nice, good shoulder circles right here. So for our cardio, we do 30 seconds of 3 different exercises, and we repeat that for 2 rounds. And then we do a minute of strength, and we do 1 round of those, 3 exercises. And then we're just gonna do 3 minutes of sun salutations of yoga, and then we're gonna move on to our next circuit. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So your first option is just a really basic hamstring curl. Option 2, can you grab your foot and gently pull it back? We're just trying to open up our hip in the front, a little bit of a stretch. But if that is not for you today, then I just want you to think about a nice, good hamstring curl. So everybody's mobility is a little bit different. We've got about 10 seconds, and we're gonna do side lunges and a little bit of a cross reach. Here's 2 and 1. Good. So side lunge, reach across the body, step in, side lunge, reach across the body. So we're trying to keep our hips, knees, and toes pointing forwards, and then we just reach. So you can take it over, reach it a little bit bigger, or just reach towards the corner. Got about 10 seconds, and we're gonna do a little front kick with a toe touch. 2, good. Bring it all the way up. So straight leg front kick. Now remember, we're still warming up. I can feel I'm very tight in my hamstrings. I'm not going to go for the biggest toe touch reaches that I can. I'm just going to start to wake up my body. Good. We've got about 10 seconds, and we're going to go into reverse lunges with an overhead reach. We're just going to reach those arms up. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. So reverse lunge, reach the arms up and down. Step it back, drop the knee towards the floor. It's okay if your knee doesn't do a huge drop. Okay. Good. Reach and down. Ribs are tucked. Good. We've got about 10 seconds, and we're going to do step out squats, side stepping squats with a front reach. Good. Right here, we're going to step it out and reach and bring it in. Step out and pull. So you can keep yourself nice and tall. Squeeze the shoulders. Step and reach. Good. We've got about 10 seconds. We're going to hold it in the center. We're just going to go for sumo squats. We're going to do those for about 30 seconds. 2 and 1. Good. Take the legs nice and wide. Go right into it. We're just going to go down for sumo squats and up. So I want you to have wider legs, toes out to the corner. When this round is done, we're going to hold it a little bit low, and I want you to just shift side to side. So we're going to work on the hips, and then we're going to go out to a plank. And I want you to try to do a couple of push-ups for your warm-up. 3, 2, 1. Good. So hold it a little bit low, and then I just want you to kind of go side to side. If you need to put your hands on a chair or on the floor, that's perfectly okay. I understand. So we're just doing a little side to side, and if you're up here, this is okay too. In 3, 2, good. Let's walk it out to a plank, and yes, you can do incline planks because we're going to do some push-ups. So walk it out to your plank. You can drop to your knees. Try to do 5 push-ups. So we're gonna go down and up, and this is part of the warm-up. So just slow and steady. Maybe you only do 2 or 3. That's okay too. Here's 4 for me, and then 5. Good, and now I'm gonna walk myself all the way back up to standing. Bring it into the center, roll the shoulders, grab a quick drink of water, and we're gonna get ready for our lovely, lovely workout. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna imagine that we have a ladder or a rope, or you can think about the edge of your mat. Our first exercise is a side shuffle. Our second exercise is we're gonna go forwards and backwards over that rope, moving side to side. And our third exercise is we're going to do a little lightning or a little zigzag going down, and then you can turn around and go back. So we're gonna do those for 30 seconds, one right after the other, 2 rounds. Just ready for our shuffle in 3, 2, and 1. So we're just gonna start here. We're gonna shuffle. If you don't wanna shuffle, I want you to kind of hold it low and do a little crab scuttle side to side. So this is your cardio. So just nice good shuffles. Think about your shuffling. So you've got a line, or think you've got some cones, and you're just shuffling from one end of the line or of the rope to the other. 2 and 1. So now we're gonna go forward and back, and we're gonna travel side to side. Forward and back, travel side to side. You can march it. I actually have a line in my floor, and that's what I'm gonna use. With forward and back, just a nice good jog, quick feet, change which foot leads. Good, we have about 7 seconds. We're gonna get to the end. We're gonna turn sideways. Here's 2 and 1, so sideways. So now we're gonna take it over, 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 and over. And then you can turn if you'd like. So we're kind of drawing, you know, how we drew lightning when we were kids. That little zigzag. So over, over, moving forwards. So you can go slow, you can go fast. So step over, step over. Good, in 4, 3, 2, back to the beginning, shuffle. Going right back into our shuffle, or again, double touch. Hold it a little bit low, quick feet. Think about your foot position. My foot likes to turn out. I'm working on using my hip and my entire leg to not let it turn out. Hips, knees, and toes pointing forwards, facing front. Nice, good shuffles. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Good, all right, forward and back. So you can also think if you've got a mat, you don't have to put the mat down, but imagine your mat's in front of you. On the mat, off the mat, on the mat, off the mat. Travel down to the side. So a little quick feet. Good, we've got 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn it side to side. So hop, hop, over that line, zigzag it down. Now if you want to, you can actually hop, little diagonal steps. Diagonal hops, but keep an eye on those knees. Sometimes we do this and we start squeezing our knees together. Knees stay equidistant apart the entire time. So you can be here, lower impact option. 2 and 1. Good. Little rest. We're going right into our strength. We're gonna do a minute, and a minute, 1 round. So lunge with the curl right side, lunge with the curl left side, tricep kickbacks. So grab your dumbbells. Remember, we're only doing 1 round. So lunge with a curl in 3, 2, and 1. So we just step it back, lunge, and curl. So I'm just gonna do single-sided, single leg. We're doing all on the right side. We'll switch, and do all on the left. We're going for a minute here. And then we're gonna do sun salutations. You can do them seated, it's a little different. You can do them using a chair for support, but I encourage you to try it. We're hoping to get just a couple of them. Good, keep going. I know there's a beep, but my timer is set for 30 seconds. We're going for a minute. So good lunge and good curl. 15 seconds. And we're gonna switch. We're gonna go right into the other side, no rest. 10 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna go ahead right now and switch it. Time's on, so other side, lunge and curl. Remember, we have a minute. So if you lose a few seconds in the transition, it's not gonna hurt you. It's okay. And I forgot to say, I didn't turn mine on. If you use a watch, I would do functional strength training. Maybe you wanna do, I don't know if I would do mixed cardio, but I like functional strength training because that usually involves a little bit of cardio. Good, keep going, you're halfway. A little bit of cardio in addition to strength and core, which is kind of a nice, good all-around option for you. It's kind of my default if I don't know what to put. 15 seconds. We're gonna grab those dumbbells, tricep kickbacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, grab those dumbbells, tricep kickbacks. I want you to try to do bilateral. What does that mean? Both arms at the same time. It's a minute, so if you start getting a little bit tired, go ahead and alternate. Or if you're going heavier weights, go ahead and alternate. You got that nice, good forward fold. Check your body position, make sure we're not rounding our spine. If you feel like you're getting an amazing stretch of your back, good, keep going. Odds are really good that you're arching or you're rounding. So just nice, good reach, good forward fold, elbows pointing back behind you. Sometimes we get tired and our elbows start to drop. Keep those elbows up, squeeze the shoulders. Good, we've got 8 seconds. And we're gonna start our timer. We're just gonna do a little sun salutation. For all of you that do yoga regularly, please don't judge. Good, dumbbells down. We have 3 minutes. So take your time. In 3, 2, and 1. So you're gonna hear beeps. We're just gonna take a nice deep breath in. Good, we're gonna forward fold. So take it down. Good, forward fold. If you can, lift it halfway up. Exhale, take it down, hands to the floor, hands to the chair. We're gonna step it back. A little bit of a hold. Carefully drop to your knees. Take your upper body down to the floor. Little push-up, shoulders down and back. Point your toes, take a nice deep breath in, exhale. Push yourself up into a variation of up dog or cobra. Hold it. Good, tuck the toes under. Lift it up, press it back into down dog. Can you hold it for a moment? Good, let's come back to a plank. We're gonna take one foot, we're gonna step it forwards, step your other foot forwards. Inhale, bring it all the way up, reach the arms up. We're gonna do that again. So we're gonna take it down, hinge it forwards, step it back. I'm taking the other foot back. All right, we didn't do our halfway. That's okay. Hold it. Carefully drop to the knees. Upper body goes down to the floor. Hold, point your toes. Take a nice deep breath in, push it up and back. Hold it. Good, relax a little, tuck the toes under. Lift it up and back. Press the hips back towards the heels. Hips go up to the ceiling. Good hold. Come back to our plank. Step our foot forwards, step the other foot forwards. We're gonna lift it all the way up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Good, give yourself a little bit of space. Shake it out, walk around, grab a quick drink. We're gonna get ready for circuit number 2. We have jumping jacks, low impact is fine. We have a high knee jog or a high knee march, and then we have skaters. That is gonna be our cardio. 30 seconds, make sure you've got space in 4, 3, 2, 1, good. So jumping jacks, so just tap it out to the side. So we're kind of going with get your heart rate up and kind of keep it there during strength, build some muscle, and then we bring our heart rates back down again, which gets us ready to go right back into it. So we're kind of doing a little bit of hill work today, where we go up and then we come back down again. Good, 10 seconds, and we're gonna do a high knee march or jog. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you can march. This is your low impact option. I want you to try to get those thighs up there. Now you can jog, but I still want you to try to get the knees up a little bit. So we brace our core. Slow down your jog a little bit. This is still pretty gentle on my knees. So if that's a concern, you can still do a jog and be nice to your knees. Good, 3, 2, skaters right here. So side step, little cross, little tap behind. So you can just step it, use those big arms right here. I am gonna hit my button. If it'll let me, goodness. There we go. Good, 10 seconds. We're gonna go right back into our jumping jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, back to our jumping jacks. Remember, we do 2 rounds of all of these exercises. If you wanna take it up high impact, go for it. If you need to do this sitting in a chair, you can do that too. So if you've never done jumping jacks sitting in a chair, it's harder than you think it is. Definitely works your core. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High knees, so power march, belly's in. Remember, we don't wanna march here, and we don't have to lean back. We're gonna be just nice and tall. And if you can, jog. I'm still rolling through my feet. I'm being really, really good about bracing my core, using the muscles. 8 seconds, we're gonna go for skaters. Now our strength this round is on the floor. You don't have to go to the floor. Good, skaters right here. Side step, little hop, little cross. Good, we've got about 15 seconds. We're gonna go to the floor, side plank, side raise, one side, push-ups, side plank, side raise the other side. You have an option of just doing the side raises and incline push-ups. Good, rest. So we're gonna go down to the floor, hold a side plank, and do side raises. Or if you're just standing, I want you to just do a side raise, either standing tall or on a balance beam. So let's go ahead and take it down. And then we're gonna do push-ups, incline push-ups or banded chest press if you're staying standing. And then we're gonna do our side plank on the other side. So 1 minute, take your time, rest as needed. 3, 2, and 1. So side plank, and we're just gonna do a side raise right here. Again, if you're standing, I want you to just do a regular side raise, okay? Just a regular side raise, one side only, because you're still gonna get core work. We're doing a side raise without letting our upper body bend. Side raise, side plank. Good, you're halfway. Now I'm doing palm down. I'm gonna switch it to palm facing forwards. My shoulder likes that better. I was getting a little bit of a pop. So this is an option for you, but check your position. If you're here trying to do a side raise, this isn't gonna get your side raise and it's not gonna get your core. We wanna be nice and tall. Imagine our back is against a wall. Good, 5 seconds. You can set the dumbbell down, flip it over. We're gonna go for our push-ups in 2 and 1. So nice, good push-ups. Again, banded chest press is perfectly okay. If you're on the floor and you still don't want to do push-ups, but you want to stay on the floor, a dumbbell chest press on the floor is awesome. We have a minute. You don't have to rush through these. You can just take your time. I'm feeling this in my biceps today, of all places. So nice, good push-up. Good, you're halfway through. You're halfway through. So nice, good press. Shoulders away from the ears. Rest as you need to. Down and lift. You can give yourself a little bit of a child's pose. We've got about 12 seconds. We're gonna go to the other side and we're gonna do our side plank, side raise. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going right into it. Side plank, side raise. And you can see I'm on my knees. There's nothing wrong with being on your knees. Just hold a good side plank. Keep going. If you're standing, I want you with feet very close together or a balance beam stance. Now you can see I'm not letting my body lean. If my dumbbell is too heavy, good, keep going, you're halfway. We're trying to hold our core nice and stable. Same thing you'd be doing if you were doing a side plank. Now again, halfway through, I'm gonna change my hand position. Good, 15 seconds. We're gonna go for those sun salutations again. Might add on a little bit of a different option. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, dumbbell down. Give yourself a little bit of space. Getting ready to do our sun salutations. I might add in a lunge. We'll see how it goes. But 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. And actually it's not 30 seconds, it's 3 minutes. Good, inhale it up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands can go to the floor or the chair. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down to the floor. We're gonna take a step back with the right foot. This time we're going to drop to the knee and we're gonna lift it up into our hip stretch right here. Reach up. Hands back down to the floor. Lift it up. Step the other foot back into your plank. Carefully come down to your knees. We're gonna come all the way down, chest to the floor. Point your toes. Deep breath. Exhale, lift it up. Variation of up dog, you can be in Sphinx. Good. Come back down. Tuck the toes under. Lift it up, push it up and back into a down dog position. We're gonna hold it for just a moment. Come back to plank. We're gonna step it forwards, step the other foot forwards. Reach it all the way up. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So take it down, forward fold. Good, halfway up. Halfway, or all the way down. Other foot, we're gonna step it back. Now we're gonna drop to that knee. Runner's lunge, we're gonna lift it up into an overhead reach. So hip flexor stretch right here. Take the hands back down. Lift it to a plank. Step it back. We're gonna carefully come to our knees. Upper body goes all the way down to the floor. Good, point your toes. Lift it up, up dog, cobra, or just a little bit of a lift. It doesn't have to be big. Good, back down. Tuck the toes under. We're gonna lift it up and back into down dog. Hold it here for just a minute. Good, back to plank. We're gonna step our foot forwards. Step your other foot forwards. We're gonna bring it all the way back up. And good, we're gonna take it forward fold. We got room, time for one more. Halfway up, take it down. Step or hop back, just regular. We're just gonna step it back into our plank. Carefully drop to your knees. Upper body goes all the way down. Good, point your toes, lift it up, little stretch. Take it down, tuck the toes under. We're gonna lift it up and back into a down dog. Hold it here. Good, back to plank, step or hop forwards. We're gonna come all the way up, big breath in, and then exhale. Good. Little shake out, little walk around, grab a drink. We're gonna do one more circuit, and that sun salutation is going to be part of our stretching, so we'll flow right into our stretch at the end. So we're gonna bring it in. Our cardio, jump rope, and you can march, you can do heel shimmies, fast feet, and then skipping is literally just drive the knee up and you can add a little heel lift. So it's not a march, it's a lift and a lift. We remember skipping, right? 30 seconds in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, so we're gonna jump rope. Now you can just do heel stomps. So my feet, my toes, and the ball of my foot never leave the ground, but we're doing little heel stomps. Now you can do a jump and then a jump if you want to do jumps and you want your feet to clear the floor, or you can just do regular jumps. That's okay. Right here. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna do fast feet, and I want you to think about pushing the hips back like you're a football player and you're getting ready to try to figure out which way you gotta go because you're facing off with somebody and you gotta figure, do you wanna go right? Do you wanna go left? So we're in that position, we're in that ready position. Now you can hold it here and just march. We're not rounded, we're not arched, we just have a little hinge, belly in, good brace. Here's 2 and 1. So we're gonna skip and skip. Now, if you can skip and you want to skip around your living room, go for it. Or if you're outside, skip outside. So it's just a knee and then my opposite heel lifts up off the floor. So skip. Because we remember skipping, right? I'm going to make so much noise. Skip and skip, right? We can skip. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to our jump rope. Now remember, heel stomps, circle those arms. Nice, good heel stomps. If you want to do full jumps, you're golden. Yes? So use those hands, arms and legs at the same time. Is really good for getting your heart rate up. But remember, you can slow it down, brace your core, you're good to go. Here's 2 and 1. Good. So take the feet wide, and again, I'm marching here. I'm still holding my hinge. I'm just trying to march really fast. But if you can run it, fast feet, right here. Good, 15 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So skip. And you can keep your foot flat on the floor. Drive that knee up. Brace. Opposite arm. Reach it up right here. Now you can add that opposite heel lift. You're driving the knee up, but you didn't quite make it. So if you lift your heel, can you get it a little bit higher? If you've got the space and you're comfortable, we can skip. Yeah? Here's 2. And 1. Good. Walk around. Shake it out. We're going to do our strength. So we're going to do a squat with a dumbbell, knee rotation. Squat, knee rotation. Then we're going to do alternating side lunges, and then we're going to do rows. So our last 3 strength exercises. So grab a dumbbell that you feel comfortable doing that rotation with. And it can absolutely be body weight if you're just not wanting to do rotation with weights. 30 seconds, actually 1 minute in 3, 2, and 1. So we hold our dumbbell, brace the core. Good, squat, and then rotate. Squat, and rotate. And if you want to do all one side and then switch, I'll try to let you know when you're halfway. You're at 15 seconds. So good, squat, lift, rotate. Good, you're going to be halfway in 2 and 1. So you're halfway. So if you're doing all one side and then you want to switch, this is your time. Squat and rotate. So belly's in, especially holding the dumbbell here. We sometimes like to arch our back and puff out our chest. I want you to tuck that tail just a little bit. Less than 10 seconds. We're gonna go for side lunges. 3, 2, and 1. All right, 1 minute, side lunges. So I'm gonna step it out, come up, and I'm gonna switch. Like I'm taking the dumbbell, passing it from one side to the other. So good side lunge, lift it up. Side lunge. And again, if you're choosing to do all one side and then switch, you've got about 5 seconds and you'll be halfway through. 2, good, halfway here, halfway here. Remember, our next round is gonna be rows. Next exercise is rows. Good, 15 seconds. Your lunge does not have to get to the floor. Your lunge can be here. Don't let the body turn. Good, all right. Rows, your time is already on. Grab my second dumbbell, hinge it forwards, right here. Row and down. So drive the elbows back if you need to, right and left. Or if you did all one side because you only have one heavy dumbbell, you've got about 5 seconds and it's gonna be time to switch. Here's 2, good, you're halfway. We've got 30 seconds left. Last strength exercise for today's workout. And we're gonna go right into our stretching. We're gonna do a couple sun salutations again, and then we're gonna go into stretching, but we're gonna hold some of the positions in that sun salutation. And again, remember, I am not a yoga person, so forgive me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully bring it up. A little shakeout, walk around, grab a drink. We're gonna go right into our sun salutation, but we're gonna hold some of the positions a little bit deeper and a little bit longer because I want you to focus on the stretching part. So again, use a chair if you need to, use the wall. Countertop is really good for this one too, especially when we go down and do the chaturanga, go all the way to the floor. But feet hip width apart. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Now, if your heart rate is still high, your forward fold might be here and your head is above your heart. Don't feel you have to go to the floor yet, at least right now. So we're gonna hold this, and if you don't like your head below your heart, again, hips up, upper body stays a little bit more upright. Good, bring it up halfway. Go all the way down. We're gonna step it back. Good, and now we're gonna carefully drop that knee to the floor, and again, we're gonna lift it up into that nice, good lunge position, and again, we're gonna hold it. So deep breaths right here, squeezing the glutes, hips are pushed forwards. Nice, good reach. Good, now we're gonna take the hands down to the floor and we're gonna hold this position. So we're gonna kind of hold it. I moved my foot forwards. I'm gonna do a little bit of a wiggle. Good, hold this position. We're gonna do our torso rotation. So the foot that's in front, you're gonna take that hand on the same side, forearm down, reach towards the ceiling. And again, you can be in a lunge position. Your foot will be to the side of your chair and your hands will be on the seat of the chair or on your countertop. Good, let's take that hand, bring it down. Now we're gonna lift up that back leg. Step your other foot back into your plank position. We're gonna carefully bring the knees down to the floor and we're going to go all the way down. So shoulders down and back, upper body down to the floor, little rest. Point your toes. Take a deep breath in, exhale, we're gonna lift it up. So again, you can be down in Sphinx, or you can even just stay on the floor and lift your upper body just a little bit. You can add a little wiggle side to side here. Good, let's take it all the way down. Tuck the toes under, take a deep breath. We're basically doing a push-up. Push it up and back, lift it up into a down dog. So knees are straight, and I'm gonna very gently start to drop my heels down towards the floor. My heels are still at least 2 to 3 inches away from the floor, so if yours are the same, it's okay. Good, come back to plank, and now the foot that was in front, we're gonna leave that one in the back. We're gonna step our other foot forwards, and then we're going to step the other foot in, so we're in that little squat, and we're gonna carefully roll ourselves all the way up into the center. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side, so reset if you need to. Feet hip width apart. Good, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Reach it forward, and again, your forward fold might be here, and that's perfectly all right. Everybody's different. Good, bring it halfway up, and take it all the way down. Other foot this time, we're gonna step it back. So good, step back if you can. Carefully drop that knee down to the floor, and we're gonna lift it up. Tuck your tail, squeeze your glute, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. So good stretch. Some of you might be able to go farther back, the rest of you, it's okay. We're just gonna do a nice good tuck, nice good squeeze. We're getting a nice good stretch right here. Hip flexors, a little bit of front of the body. Good, take the hands back down to the floor. Adjust as needed. We're just gonna hold this stretch, and you can add a little side to side wiggle. Good, let's get ready for our torso rotation. So our open books, so our foot, whatever foot's on the floor, that hand, we're gonna go forward, and then we're gonna rotate. So a little forward, a little rotate. So it's okay if your range of motion is smaller than mine. Good, bring it back into the center. Back leg, we're gonna lift that knee off the floor. Step it back into your plank. We're gonna carefully come down to our knees, and we're gonna come all the way down onto our tummy. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Let's point our toes, take a nice deep breath in, shoulders down, exhale, and we're gonna push it up into up dog, into cobra. You can always just come up to Sphinx. Just find a position that feels good for your hips and that feels good for your upper body. Good, bring it all the way back down. Tuck the toes under, hands by the chest, shoulders down and back. Deep breath, exhale. We're gonna lift it up, and we're gonna take it back into down dog. And this time, a little bit of a softer knee, we're gonna walk the dog. So alternate, heel down, heel up. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, coming back to our plank position. The foot that stepped back is now going to step forwards. We're gonna step forwards, both feet, and we're gonna roll ourselves up. Nice and slow. Big breath in, exhale, and arms down. Let's just take a couple deep breaths in right here. Big breath, and out. And one more time, big breath in, and out. And you are all done.